Opposition activists agree with the US that President Emmerson Mnangagwa's regime has to stop its human rights abuses. But they say sanctions are ineffective. Zimbabwe has been under US economic sanctions since the early 2000s. And this week, US President Joe Biden used the Global Magnitsky Act targeting government officials engaged in human rights abuses and corrupt activities to ratchet up restrictive measures on President Emmerson Mnangagwa.
Sanctions must go. Sanctions are not good for any country. But for sanctions to go, we must be able to also look at the causes rather than the symptoms of these issues and these bottlenecks. But sanctions are a reflection of a breakdown. The greatest sanctions for the people of Zimbabwe is the sanction against their will, the sanction against their credible elections. And that is a sanction we must be able to deal with.
But analysts say the leadership will shrug off these measures and political engagement would be more effective.
I don't think that they are working. I don't think that there has been any corresponding behavioral change by the Zimbabwean political leadership as a result of the sanctions. What I think Zimbabwe needs in terms of its engagement with America is actually dialogue.
Economists say ordinary people will be hurt most by these measures.
Any country that's under sanctions, whether those sanctions are targeted at certain individuals in government, they ultimately have an impact on the economy and ultimately on the ordinary citizen.
But the US government, through its embassy in Harare, is standing firm and disputes the latest sanctions will affect ordinary Zimbabweans. Pindai Dube, Harare, Zimbabwe.